All right. Let me talk about. I'm gonna just talk about different things today. I'm gonna talk about the NBA real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about the NFL games today and my team, the Lions. Yeah, the NBA. They gonna have some Christmas games tomorrow. They got the Cavaliers and the Warriors. It's funny they got both teams that's from the finals this past year going up against each other on Christmas Day. Hmm. Another thing is they got the New York Knicks going up against the Celtics. That's another thing that's kind of weird. Both games gonna get a lot of ratings. The reason why they got the Cavs going against the Warriors, they got them two going up against each other. It's for ratings because the NBA they now know that the Christmas Day games get them some of the biggest ratings of the year, as far as the regular season. They know it gets them ratings. So for the fact is, it's funny because they gonna really get ratings after the games gonna be on tomorrow for the NFL. Nobody watching them games. I'm not. I'm watching the NBA games. But yeah, they got them two going up against each other because for ratings and shit. They know the Christmas Day games is really the first game people really pay attention to in the NBA for the season. That's the first game everybody really, I mean, really, really pay attention to. People that don't even watch basketball like that pay attention to the games. That's why they got these two going up against each other. The NBA always does this. Like a couple years back, they had the Lakers go up against the Celtics and shit. And it was funny because the Lakers and Celtics went up against each other prior to that season after. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it was the 2011 season or something when the Lakers after they won their championship back to back. I think it was 2010. Yeah, in 2011 they had the Celtics and the Lakers go up against each other on Christmas Day with Kobe and versus the Big Three because it gets the ratings. So they doing the same thing here. Now, yeah, man. Let me go to the NFL now. First, I want to say this: the Cleveland Browns finally won their first game today. They finally won their first game. Man, I'm pissed, but I'm pissed, man. Out of my sick, twisted pleasure, I wanted the Browns to go 0-16 so bad because I wanted everybody to get off my team back. You went 0-16, you know, to go 0-16. Even though I don't really care for that joke anymore as a Lions fan, I don't really care for it because it's irrelevant as hell because it's been like almost 10 years ago. But still, I just wanted them to go 0-16 out of my sick pleasure. Like I said, I'm a crazy demented motherfucker. More than you know. I got a crazy mind. You don't know what goes on inside of my head. You don't know. Cause I could think of some crazy shit. Things you would never think I'd be thinking. I wanted them to lose. I really did. But the chokers, man, you sour diesel chokers. You super dick chokers. You motherfuckers lose today, man. You bastards lose today. The San Diego Chargers, aka the Los Angeles Chargers, aka the LA Chargers, or whatever you want to call them. You had one job, one job to do, and it's to beat the Browns. And you couldn't even beat the Browns. Oh my God, y'all terrible. As of today, the San Diego Chargers is the worst team in the NFL. I don't give a damn if they have a better record than the Cleveland Browns. I don't give a damn. You are the worst. I don't. They are the worst team in the league. Period. They're the worst team in the league. As of right now, they are the worst team in the NFL. I don't care what their record says. You don't go out there and lose to the fucking Browns. And Philip Rivers is he cemented his legacy in this game as the most overrated quarterback in the NFL. Maybe besides Eli Manning, but he's very overrated. After this loss, and then y'all lost because of your kicker, Blair Walsh. There's a reason why Minnesota cuts the motherfucker. Because he loses them games by missing field goals. So you was so numbskull enough to fucking get the guy, which was stupid. Now you looking extra retarded. And then you lose to a team that you had no business losing to. And this is why you are the worst team in the league. I'm sorry, but you are. You are the worst team in the league, man. You are. Now, as that being said, I guess congrats to the Browns, but really, in my sick, twisted mind, I wanted you to lose. And in my predictions video, I did say, now the Browns, they could beat the Chargers, but I was not putting my chips on the table to pick the Browns because I didn't want to risk losing money. And I ain't actually lose money, but I lost. It's like I lost money anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just not taking the chance. I lost out on some money. That's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? So, you Chargers, you're the worst team in the league now. You claim that title. You're worse than the Jaguars. You're worse than the Browns. You're worse than the 49ers. You're worse than the Jets. You suck. You're terrible. I don't want to hear nothing from the Chargers fans. Nothing. Nothing. And if this doesn't change your organization, nothing will. Because, number one, Mike McCoy must get fired. He has to get fired. That dude is terrible. He's trash. He won you one playoff game. And that was a fluke against the Bengals. That was a fluke. Because the week after that, you got your ass kicked by the Broncos. So, it was a fluke. That was the only playoff game you won under the tutelage of Mike McCoy. Mike McCoy, he's garbage. Every year y'all going 6-10, 4-12, and 7-9 and shit. Every year. Just shitty as hell. I will fire that motherfucker, number one. Number two, y'all need to draft better. Y'all need to draft. Y'all need to actually y'all need to get an identity. Number three, you must fire your general manager. And y'all probably need to get new owners because your owners don't even want to stay in San Diego. They want to move to LA or whatever the hell they want to move to. LA or some shit like that. Honestly, y'all should stay in San Diego. I think y'all should. But your owner don't want to, so if I was a fan, I'd say, fuck you, owner. I wouldn't even cheer for these bitches no more. That's like me as a Lions fan, the Ford family talking about they want to move to fucking New Mexico City and shit, be called the New Mexico Lions and shit. And then if they do that, if the Lions say like the Lions move to New Mexico, I'm not gonna be a Lions fan no more. I'm not gonna be a Lions fan no more. I can't be. But the Ford family, the history of the family is in Detroit. The whole family was born in Detroit. The Ford family is from Detroit. They actually is from Detroit. They from here. They got a lot of relatives here. They got streets named after them. They got too much going on in Detroit for them to ever move out of Detroit. Now, if the Lions move out of Detroit, it might be in like the suburbs, but they still be called the Detroit Lions. But I don't see them moving from Detroit no time soon. So I'll still be a fan. But as long as they don't move out of state, they move out of state, I'm done. But I'll still be pissed off though at the same time, be called a different city name. Because at least the Lions keep the name Detroit Lions. You motherfuckers be called the Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, come on. Phillip Rivers should retire. I think he should retire. I don't think he should put no hope into them no more. He should retire, man. They ain't gonna do shit with him. He's seen better days with Daniel Tomlinson and Antonio Gates in his prime and Vincent Jackson and shit. He's seen better days, and Darren Sproles. He's seen the better days. He will never get those days back. Okay, let me go into the next game now. You got the Green Bay Packers beating the goddamn Minnesota Vikings. Let me tell you this right now. Aaron Roooodgers is the reason why the Packers on a 4-game winning streak. Actually, 5-game winning streak. They've been beating teams all along. This is the team we want to win. I'm Joe Buck. I want the Detroit Lions to lose because it's not in the NFL script. Um, it's not in the script for the Lions to win. It's supposed to be Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The Packers is our team, not the Lions. I hate the Lions. The Lions, they don't deserve to win. No, it's the Packers and it's the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. We love some Aaron Rodgers. Look what the game plan he set up for against the Vikings today. He set up a good game plan for the Minnesota Vikings. We love Aaron Rodgers. He can do no wrong because we love Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers passing game because of Aaron Rodgers. He's the best running back, quarterback, receiver in the NFL because we love some Aaron Rodgers. We love Aaron Rodgers. Now, in Week 17, they will beat the Lions in Week 17 because I already talked to Roger Goodell about the Lions versus the Packers, and he already told me the script of the Lions losing the game in Week 17 in their house. So we're going to cheer on the Packers next week. We're going to make sure we ignore the calls and all that, and we're going to see. We're going to see what happens because even though we know it's a bad call, the Packers are going to have it go their way because they got Aaron Rodgers, and they're the Green Bay Packers, and they've been winning for years. We love Aaron Rodgers to death. We love Aaron Rodgers. Man, shut the fuck up, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. This Joey from Full House looking ass motherfucker, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman the dick sucking, the nut sucking for the Packers is at an all-time high today. Is at an all-time high. Oh my God. And then you got this, whatever this bitch name, I think Aaron Andrews or some shit. One of them hoes from Fox report, they was talking to Aaron Rodgers in the quick interview talking about, so do you think you still can run the table? It's like the NFL wants this. They want the Packers to win so bad. They want them to win so bad. Because the Packers, when they play the Vikings today, they got away with a lot of shit. You pay attention to the game. Like Sam Bradford, he got hit in the face mask and all kinds of shit. They ain't call that. It was clear as day. It was obvious as hell. He grabbed his face mask and pulled his shit, touching all up in here and like after he threw the ball though. And they didn't call nothing. And they knocked him to the ground. They ain't called nothing. We love some Aaron Rodgers. We got to have Aaron Rodgers. It's not Matthew Stafford. No, it's not his division. They going off the script. The Lions are supposed to win less than 5 games because that's off the script. That's not supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen was the Green Bay Packers are supposed to win more games than what they actually did, but they choked up in some games. So now they're winning. We're going to love Aaron Rodgers even more. So we can have more sympathy for Aaron Rodgers when we give him the MVP of the NFL. We love some Aaron Rodgers. We love some Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, man. Now, let me get into the Lions real quick, man. All the Lions have to do is win in Week 16 against the Cowboys on Monday, and they clinch a playoff spot. That's all the Lions got to do. All the Lions got to do is win. All they got to do is win on Monday, and they clinch a playoff spot. That's it. You ain't got to get no help, none of that shit. You can clinch a playoff spot with just a win. Just a win. All they got to do is just win. Just win, and you clinch a playoff spot. Just win. That's it. Nothing else spectacular. No help from another team or something crazy got to happen for the no. All they got to do is just win. That's it. Which is a very possibility of them doing. I think they could beat the Cowboys Monday. I think they will beat the Cowboys Monday because I think they might play their starters for a little bit and then sit them out. and the Lions gonna beat them or whatnot, and then they clinch a playoff spot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But week 17, the commentators and the referees and Roger Goodell and Dean Blandino gonna be on, and they all gonna be on Aaron Rodgers' side. We lost. This is Chris Collinsworth. Well, guys, Aaron Rodgers is a good quarterback, man. Shut the fuck up, okay? All we're gonna do is win against the Cowboys on Monday, clinch a playoff spot, and then beat the Packers to win the division. We beat the Packers to win the division. You know what I'm saying? We win Monday, we clinch a playoff spot. So whatever happens, man, we got to win the next 2 games. We got to win this game for security in the playoffs, and we got to win against the Packers for the division. You know what I'm saying? But if we lose to the Packers and beat the Cowboys, we might not win the division, but we still be in the playoffs. Which, what I don't want, I want the fucking division. Fuck the damn wild card. I want the division. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do whatever it takes. Now I got a little mini rant on the Lions, man. It's a rant. If you've been looking at my Twitter all day, you will see what I'm talking about. My rant is about the running backs, man. I lost complete faith in Amir Abdullah. Complete faith. That dude, injury prone as hell. He's good, but he's another flash in the pan running back. You can't depend on him. I lost all my faith in this motherfucker. All of it. And Riddick, he ain't no real running back anyway. He's a fucking receiver trying to be a running back. So I'm sick of this. The reason why the Lions, you want to know why the Lions offense has really been struggling? Because we really want to be a run-first team, but we can't be because, look, we don't got our running backs. Look, if you look at the first 2 weeks of the season, look how much we ran the fucking ball compared to now. We don't run the ball that much because we're not successful at it. This offense was really supposed to be set up for Amir Abdullah. Jim Bob could have designed the offense for Amir Abdullah to succeed. And he's not there because he cannot stay healthy. So what the Lions need to do is draft a real, true, number 1 reliable running back. I'm so sick and tired of this team drafting these flash in the pan, injury prone, having ass running backs, busting shit. I'm tired of that shit. Sick of it. Kevin Jones, he had one good season his rookie year and he fell downhill. You got Maurice Moore's bum ass coming from the goddamn Seattle Seahawks with his weak ass. This dude's so goddamn trash. Oh my God. I don't know if many of you don't remember Maurice Morris that came from the Seahawks and played for the Lions that one season. He was so ass. He was so ass, dog. This dude was awful. And then we had Javid Best. He only played like, 8, 9 games of his career in 2 seasons in the NFL. He even played whole 2 seasons. He played 9 games in 2 years. He was good, but he couldn't stay healthy. Them damn concussions and foot problems and all that extra shit. Then you got Mikel LaShore. Next year you got Mikel LaShore, bum ass. This dude, I was never high on Mikel LaShore to begin with. Then we drafted a guy in the 2nd round, and he got injured in the training camp. Then on top of that, he came back the year after and be shitty as hell. He's trash as fuck. He can't run. He got no vision. He's slow as hell. No explosiveness. He ain't got no vision. None of that. None of that shit. He was trash. He was so goddamn trash. Then we got Joy Bell. We had Kevin Smith. Remember Kevin Smith? See, most of you Lions bandwagon fans don't remember some of the running backs I just named. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all just been watching the Lions in 2016. I've been watching this team for years, so you can cut the bullshit out with the bandwagon bullshit for me. I ain't no fucking bandwagoner. So only real fans know who the fuck I'm talking about. Kevin Smith. Remember Kevin Smith? This dude was so goddamn trash. He was so trash, dog. It's ridiculous. I can't even explain how bad he was. Then we had Reggie Bush, old bum ass. We ain't drafted him or nothing, but we thought he was gonna do a little something. Well, not me. I never was that high on Reggie Bush, even coming out of USC. I thought he was gonna be a bust. He not a bust, but he never lived up to the hype that he got in 2006. He never lived up to the hype in 2006 when he got drafted. Never. He was a bum, especially for the Lions. He got the 1,000 yards and the bullshit 1,000-yard season, man. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. He was still trash. I ain't never liked Reggie Bush, man. I ain't never liked Reggie Bush. And then you got Joy Bell, old slow ass. He can't run the ball for shit. He led the Lions in rushing, and he had like 800 yards or something. 897 to be exact. But he still was shitty. He still was ass though. But and then the year after that, he ran the ball for 2 yards per carry. And I'm not exaggerating. He ran 2 yards per carry. And then that's how he got benched because of Amir Abdullah. And then Amir Abdullah, we drafted him. He's pretty damn good, but he can't stay healthy. That's why I lost faith in Amir Abdullah. I lost complete faith in this motherfucker. We need that real number one running back, man. We need that real number one. Plain and simple, man. I've been saying this for a while. Every year we need a running back. No, we need a true big time, big name running back. We need a real running back to help out Matthew Stafford. Seriously. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing us throw the ball this damn much. When our offense really isn't designed to throw the ball that goddamn much. So, or throwing all these fucking I know for a fact if we had a running game, it would eliminate some of these stupid ass fucking bubble screens that we be trying to do and shit. I guarantee you Bob Cooter would not use that play as often as he does if he had a running game. You know what I'm saying? So we need that real true number one back, man. We ain't had that in years, man. I'm sick and fucking tired of this team being bottom in the league in rushing. We can't run the ball for shit, and our offense keep going anemic as fuck. Our offense stay anemic. They can't run the ball. They can't put pressure on the other team defense and all that. It's just terrible. I'm just getting sick of it. I let out my frustration, man. But yeah, man. I just want to end this video by saying Merry Christmas.